But let's get to this intro.
This bitch.
Oh, that's not the fucking intro. See, Chris be fucking up, yo. I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
Damn.
What's going on? What's going on?
This ain't find it on the dial tone. This ain't radio. This ain't radio. What I'm on. This ain't radio. This ain't radio. I'm finna talk my shit. This ain't radio. This ain't radio. Give it a listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode 159 of This Ain't Radio podcast with your host, Chris. Just Chris, and I got my co-host with me.
Flowers.
And we're fucking here again.
Yes, sir.
Again.
Another week.
Another episode.
Yes, sir.
So how you been?
Just chilling, man. How was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty good.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. All right, so I had a long weekend, right? I just happened, luckily, to have my Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
No, that's right.
Monday, because we'll get to why. But it was only supposed to be 4 days, but I ended up having the fifth day. It was my birthday weekend, so it worked out perfect. So Thursday was my actual birthday. I ain't do shit. I went to go kick it with my nephew. We went to Venice Beach. First time he ever, and I was like, bring your scooter. Because if you try to push on a skateboard, you're not gonna cut it.
You're gonna be tired out.
You're gonna be tired because I was like, we're riding to Santa Monica.
Oh shit!
So I was like, if you bring your skateboard, you're not gonna make it because you ain't that good at pushing it. And it's about what, maybe two miles,
Something like that. Yeah.
So I was like, bring your scooter. Brought his scooter. You know, we're at Venice for a bit. Then I was like, you want to go to Santa Monica? He's like, yeah, let's go. He's like. So we just start going, right? We had to stop a bunch, like maybe five times, but like not for long, just for like a minute or two, and then we'll keep going. So he can
catch his breath.
His legs hurt. It's not like he was out of breath. It's just like he ain't used to that.
Right. Okay.
So then we start getting we get there, and he's like, I ain't never been here before, but I feel like I know it because of GTA.
Yeah, that's funny. Like, he probably knows the ins and outs just because of the video game.
Yeah,
like, he knows
so
where everything is.
He was like,
being there.
And then we go up to the side through the back parking lot that's on the wood, and he's like, whenever I come here, I would just steal a car and start running people over.
Man, ain't nobody ever followed the rules in GTA.
For real. So,
or maybe like for like 2 to 3 minutes, when you're driving a car, you'll actually like
you try to
stay in the lane, you'll wait for the light, and then after all, you're like, man, fuck this, and then start doing whatever.
After that, like, I'm cool. This ain't fun.
Yeah.
So we're there. We go to Santa Monica. Then we go back to Venice. And it's my birthday, but I'm just cashing out on him.
Damn.
He's just getting all my money because fuck it. All right, we're like, fuck it. We're like, all right, it don't matter. So we go there, and then we first, before we even went there, we had Chick-fil-A breakfast. I was like, Chick-fil-A breakfast, baby.
That sounds good.
This is what we doing, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. And then, so then we did the Venice Santa Monica thing. Then we went to go get Yogurtland. And then we hit a couple stores, got to pick up some shit, and that's pretty much it. That was pretty much my day. Friday, I watched my nephew again. I don't even feel bad about it. We got Chick-fil-A breakfast again. I don't even feel bad about it.
I wouldn't.
I don't even feel bad about it. And then we went to go watch what's the dog movie? Strays.
Yes.
Strays. It was funny.
It looks funny.
It's just a bunch of, it's just a dirty dogs.
Yeah.
And then it's funny because like a lot of it is like adult humor.
Yeah, I'll say it looks like fucking like
it's definitely adult humor, right?
More for adults than for kids, for sure.
But I'm watching it, and then I just hear my nephew laughing. Like, he gets some of the jokes, right? Because it's like dick this, dick that, balls this, so he's laughing, right? And I was like, all right, I don't mind. And then it's funny because there was a little Latina family, like a mom, a grandma, and I think a daughter.
Oh shit!
They were there for like 10, 15 minutes, and then they just get up and walk out.
I'm pretty sure they didn't
get up and walk out.
They probably thought that it was like a kids movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did because they were like, "Oh, dogs, perros.
Yeah.
Oh, perritos," all that shit.
Yikes!
But then, so I think that was pretty much my Friday. I might have just hung out. I don't really remember. Saturday.
Saturday.
Went to my nephew's football game. They played some Oceanside team, blew them out. Easy, get up out of here.
Oh yeah. Damn, your nephew's team's pretty good. Every time you
Number 2.
every time you talk about them, they're like,
Yeah.
blew him out.
Number
Wasn't
2
even
in the
close.
state.
Yeah.
Number 2 in the state.
Yeah, but I feel like they play other teams that are like top ranked, but yet they're still like blowing them out, like
It's
not
like-
even close.
Yeah, Bradley, our team is well rounded. We got size and speed.
Oh, nice.
So it's like we got big kids and we got the fast kids. We're well rounded. We're not just the big team that's gonna overpower you. We're gonna overpower you and we're gonna fucking blow by you at the same time.
Nice.
But you should come and I'm gonna hit up the group chat. They play the number 1 team in the state in Torrance this upcoming Saturday at 6:00. They got the primetime game.
Oh, nice.
They got the primetime game. So it's the number 1 team in the state versus the number 2 team in the state. And if y'all available, pull up right here in Torrance. I forgot what Torrance. I saw it earlier.
Just send the deets.
Yeah. And then, okay, so Saturday, I ended up going to the brewery for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Good time. Way more people showed up than I thought.
I was gonna ask you that too.
Way more people showed up than I thought. Like, I knew people were going to show up.
Right.
But it was like 30 people at the brewery.
Mm-hmm.
A lot, like half of it was family, then half of it was like friends.
Right.
So it was like it was a good time though.
Yeah.
I was shaded. I was shaded under a money tree, but I feel like I composed myself though pretty well for the most part.
Yeah, I think so. Although it's just funny because I was like, damn. I was telling P, I was like, man, I haven't seen Chris this drunk and
In a minute,
this faded in quite some time.
Like,
but it wasn't like uncontrollable, like faded. You were like, you still like, knew your surroundings, shit like that. But it's like, you could definitely tell.
Yeah, hell
you
yeah.
were talking a lot more. You weren't as filtered as you might be. You were just all like, you're a little red in the face.
Oh hell yeah, I was. and then I was out in the hot ass sun that day too, so I was like low key kind of
Yeah,
like,
you were like a little burnt,
like
maybe.
a little burnt, but like I'll say like almost burnt, like where I'm red, but it's not like when I touch it, I feel burned. It was just I almost had too much sun that day. Was there anything I said that you were like, oh, this motherfucker drunk?
No, not really. It was just like your energy was more like out there than normal.
Yeah.
That's how, and I was like, dang, yeah, this dude's faded right now.
Hell yeah, and I was
But it's
bouncing
dope,
around
though.
and shit.
Yeah. Which is cool, obviously, because, you want to, spend time with your friends and then spend time with your family because
Yeah,
they're
for
there
sure.
for you and whatnot. So, yeah, it was cool. But it was a fun time.
Yeah. Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
for sure. Yeah, I mean, it was cool. And then I think that was the right move.
Yeah.
I think that was the right move. Just open space, let everyone come, whoever's gonna come kick it. And a shout out to the homie Arnold and his girl. They got me this hat.
Hey. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
they got me
that
the
was
hat.
sick.
So shout out to them.
Nice.
But yeah, so and then
And then you and your family went to go get tacos.
we did.
How was that? Just
We went right around the corner to Doty Tacos, like
Oh, yeah?
Rosecrans and Crenshaw.
oh, okay.
Yeah, we was right there. So yeah, it was. I mean, I remember eating, but I don't remember like how. I don't know how long we were there for. I don't know. I don't know anything. Like I was done already. I literally have to tell people like, you don't have to get me a drink because there's like 4 more people that said. I was telling people, you don't have to get me a drink because there's 4 more people who said that they're gonna get me drinks.
Oh, yeah.
And I got like
the
1.5
first thing
in my hand right now. So
That's like
like,
the first thing I said when I pulled up. And you're like, yeah, don't worry about it just yet.
Yeah.
Got like 3 other people that said they're going to buy me drinks. All right.
yeah, and at one point I literally had to tell people like, you have to just kind of get in where you fit in now. Like
Yeah.
like-
I came in
like-
clutch
like-
because like I remember I saw like your beer was pretty much almost done. And I had just bought you one. I was like, all right, perfect timing.
Yeah. So I was like, look, if you see an opening,
Go
bring
for
it.
it.
But if not, don't worry about it. Like, I'm gonna be good.
Then do you remember the whole commotion with the fucking tow truck? How like we were like trying to see whose car they
Oh
were
yeah,
towing and
I
shit,
remember
and-
that. They like,
and they're like-
because they were just out there for like 20 minutes. Like literally, it seemed like they were trying to give whoever's car was a chance to
Yeah.
get it and leave. And they were like, all right, no one wants to come. Fuck it, we gotta take it.
They only towed 1 car,
Yeah.
but I didn't go to check because it was like everyone was out there.
I
So
know.
I don't know
I didn't
what
go out
happened
there
to that
either.
car.
I just kind of remember that moment. And then it's funny because I knew when I started to get like shaded.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, now I'm going to the restroom too much. And I was like, all right, this is where, like, I'm like, okay, so this is where I'm gonna start feeling it more now. Cause like, all right, now I got the buzz,
Yeah.
but now I'm going to the restroom. And then it's like, all right,
And you're just like, bro, I just took a piss like 5 minutes ago, and I gotta go again.
yeah. But it was cool though, man. Like I expected some of my cousins to come, but the way they came out deep like that, I was like, hey, that's a good look.
That's dope.
Hell yeah. And then like I tell you before, like that's like we usually go over there to the east side to go see them. Like they don't really come over here much because we don't really be inviting them because we don't really be doing shit. So it was just good to have them come out this way.
And that was from your dad or mom's side?
My dad's side. And then was there anyone from my mom's side? I'm pretty sure there was. There had to have been.
I don't.
Just my brothers and sisters. I would have to look at that picture again.
Yeah.
I would have to look at that. I would have to look at that picture again. But of course, I did invite some from my mom's side.
Right.
I invited my cousin Angie, but she lives up in the mountains. She was like, and then she wasn't sure of how the whole thing was gonna go. So she was like, it's probably best if I just stay, because if I have to go back, I don't know how it's gonna be. So I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so okay, but now let me finish my weekend. All right. Sunday. Woke up with a hangover, but not terrible.
Not surprising.
but not terrible, right? I was like, oh, hangover. Popped 2 extra strength Tylenols, down some water, went back to sleep. Mm-hmm. Woke up. Headache's gone. I'm good now. My body just tired though. But the headache's gone. I don't feel no hangover. Body just tired. I ain't do shit that whole day. I barely brushed my teeth that day. I barely brushed my teeth.
You just made it to the bathroom to brush your teeth and went back to bed.
I barely brushed my teeth, and then it was like, all right, well, now it's hurricane season, right? We're supposed to be getting a hurricane today.
I know.
On Sunday, so I'm just like, I ain't doing shit.
Yeah,
I'm laid out watching TV. Don't ask me to do anything physical. I'm not doing it.
I wanted to go to the driving range on Sunday, but with the hurricane, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Things were going to be open or not and all of that. So I was just like, whatever, just ended up staying in too.
And when all that's happening, you're looking at the news, like some places are getting hit.
Oh, yeah, especially inland.
Yeah, but but for our area, it looked like that shit just went right around us.
It looked like it was just like a normal, like rainy day where it wasn't too bad. The wind wasn't even that bad. No. And I was just like, this is like manageable. Like you could, like if you really want to, you can still go out and maybe like
you can still go get food. You can still do but
you wouldn't be like in danger of like what the hurricane would bring. But it's like, after like going through most of the day, you're just like, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Exactly, it wasn't that bad.
News thought it was going to be, or at least in our area.
In our area,
for sure. Because I know the other areas that did get hit pretty hard.
Because the shit looks like it feels like it just went like this, right? Mm-hmm. It was like, nah, y'all good.
Y'all good.
Y'all good. Y'all don't need that. You know what's fucked up though? So it was raining, and then like in the middle of my block, a water pipe busted though. So my whole block got flooded though.
Damn.
But not because of rain, because the water pipe busted. Mm-hmm. So my whole block got flooded. So we had no water for like half the day.
Did they even like tell you that it was going to be like shut off or anything like that, or?
They didn't tell us, but we knew it was a possibility because they shut the street down. The cops were there to park. They shut it down.
Okay.
So we kind of figured.
So there was something up.
Yeah. So, but they didn't physically tell like, yo, we have to cut the water off. But we kind of just figured like if a water pipe busted, they're gonna have to shut the water off.
Right.
So we did that, and I didn't do shit. And then it only rained hard. I feel like 2:00 in the morning or something. Like it was kind of raining hard. I don't remember the exact time, but my boss called. She texted me. She was like, "Hey, no work on Monday because of the weather." I was like, "Hell yeah, hell yeah."
Nice.
The wake up Monday hot as shit.
It's
a beautiful day. It was
still like humid and nasty. Yeah. I was like, ugh.
It was a hot, nice day. I went to the movies and saw the Blue Beetle.
How was that?
Surprisingly, I liked it.
Yeah?
I shed a thug tear.
Oh, really?
I shed a thug tear in one of the parts.
Damn.
I shed a thug tear. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Of course it's not. Well, I don't want to compare it to the best superhero movies because the best superhero were like Endgame and fucking shit like that, and Infinity Wars. I don't want to compare to that because that's
unfair.
That's unfair.
Yeah.
But it was good, especially for DC.
It was good for what you came in
Yeah.
Like, what do you think it was going to be like?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay,
I
interesting.
I enjoyed it. And then yesterday that's pretty much all I did. I went to the gym. Then went to gym.
Oh, nice. Gym life.
Gym life. I'm in here. 2 plates. I'm back at 2 plates again.
Solid.
But see, but the thing is, like, I lift weights, and then I was like, I don't want to lift weights no more. I just want to work on it. I want to do cardio and shit and abs and all that. And then it's like, and then I try to hit weights again. I'm like, oh, I lost it. I'm not at 2 plates no more. I'm like,
fuck, why'd I lose it?
so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
duh.
all right. So now I'm back at it again, 2 plates. So that's solid.
So I saw something earlier today, this thing that NASA was doing about like they had like a group of like 5 volunteers, right? Mm-hmm. And they're gonna put them in like this like training exercise to symbolize like living conditions if they were to like live on Mars or something like that. But these volunteers though, they're not like your ordinary volunteers. These are like your biochemists, your engineers, stuff like that.
Like geniuses.
Yeah, really smart people to see if it can actually be like physically possible to like for us to travel to Mars and to actually like colonize and live on Mars.
And hold on, not to cut you off, but I am going to cut you off.
Go ahead.
But it would have to be them first, because they would be they would have to be the first people to go,
right,
and actually start the foundation of everything.
Mm-hmm. So like they're doing this program for like, or these like volunteers, I think that's like 5 or 6 of them, and they're gonna be like isolated for like over a year to try to like do these conditions, like building a farm, stuff like that, you know, maintaining crops, all that stuff.
I've
like
seen
that
that
you would
movie
have
before. I've seen that before. It's called The Martian.
I know, right? But it's crazy though, just to think like, damn, for a whole ass year, you're gonna be with only like 4 other people, trying to see if you can like actually like be able to have like crops, like living conditions are good, all that stuff, which is crazy. And then it got me thinking like, damn, would I ever like actually like before like even like traveling to another planet, like travel into space? Would that be something you would ever consider?
I mean, but to be considered in space, you just have to break the
like the ozone layer.
the ozone layer.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'd say like obviously like money wasn't an issue and stuff like that, because obviously those tickets are going to be like well in the 6 figures to like do that. But
I would want to, but I wouldn't want to be the first.
Okay, yeah,
Like the first regular people to go. You know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Just because like I don't know, the spacecraft, it's like a lot of shit can go wrong with spacecrafts. Like obviously you can say that about like airplanes and shit like that too. But like spacecrafts, I feel like is like a lot more engineering and a lot more stuff that can go wrong with that. Yeah. So it's like once it's like I wouldn't say perfected or once it's like built well enough to know that nothing could go wrong, I guess you could say. Although there's always that chance, but I would then feel more like comfortable to be like, all right, yeah, I'm down to try this, like go into space. I think it would be.
Yeah, I mean, of course, because in the back of my mind, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But then I think when it comes down, like, oh, it's next week, then it's like, oh shit, oh shit. Like, right. But right now, like, I think hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what about actually like traveling to Mars, knowing that it's only a one-way ticket?
Fuck no. One way? No,
yeah.
Sorry.
Obviously, I mean, because I don't think you'd ever like with the technology we have. I don't think it's possible to like go from here to Mars and then from Mars back to Earth.
Yeah, no.
Never.
No.
I was just curious.
Now you?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there are people out there that'd be like, fuck yeah, sign me up for that shit.
Yeah.
Leave Earth.
Not me.
Go explore a new planet. Well, live on a new planet, you should say.
No. I don't care if it's colonized already or anything. Like, now you're definitely living in a bubble.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There'd be like a very slim possibility I would do it, but the place would already have to be well established, like the living conditions already like high standards, stuff like that.
Maybe if I was like older in life and like nearing the end, and it's like, and they could get me there safely at that age.
Yeah. Then
maybe, but not like prime life where like I can't come back and like everything's still over here. No.
All right. I was just interesting take.
Bury me on Mars.
Imagine when the first person that would be born on Mars or
For
some
real.
other planet. Damn, would they be considered like?
I think they'll still be considered American if it was the American first when an
American colony or something like that.
Yeah, an American Marsian, Marsian American.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be interesting.
You're a Marsian American.
That'd be an interesting take on how you would like classify somebody.
For real.
They weren't born on Earth anymore. Born on Mars or whatever other planet.
I mean, but still, but that would have to be like, you know how like there's people who are in the army and they give birth to children like in Germany.
Yeah.
But they're still American because it's like on American territory.
Soil? Or not
American
soil, but
territory.
Yeah.
Territory. So it's like, I'm pretty sure it will be the same thing. But it's like, yo, I think ain't never going to go to America anyways because it's a one-way ticket only to Mars.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But no.
Yeah.
No to Mars. No to Mars.
I thought it was just an interesting take, so I thought I'd ask you.
Yeah, no, it's definitely interesting. I wouldn't want to go to space.
Mm-hmm.
But how far is Mars though?
Honestly,
how
don't
far
even
is the
know.
trip to get to Mars? Cause that might be a year and a half in itself.
I have no idea, but I can ask.
Ask Siri. Because the trip alone might be some bullshit.
The trip to Mars will take about 7 months.
Man, that's longer than your recovery from your shoulder injury.
Right?
Like, no, I'm cool.
Yeah, it says roughly around 7 months to get to
because
Mars.
then so much could go wrong within those 7 months. You might not even make it to Mars.
That's true. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't know, the spacecrafts, I would always be scared of something like that.
Yeah, because we ain't alone.
Oh, yeah, no, we ain't alone.
The Guardians of the Galaxy might just pull up like, who the fuck are you?
Brother.
I'm like, yo, I'll come in peace.
That'd be some funny ass shit.
But yeah, man, so that's a no for me, dog. To Mars. Random. Cheez-Its or goldfish?
Oh, damn. You know, I grew up on goldfish, so I'm going to have to say goldfish.
Really?
Yeah. I love both, but I had goldfish a lot more growing up. We used to buy the packets with like sprinkle or a hint of cinnamon on it sometimes, or extra cheddar on them. Yeah.
I like
All about the
goldfish, but I think Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
It tastes more like cheese to me, I think. And I think I like how it's the more crispiness of it.
Oh yeah.
I think I like the more crispiness of the Cheez-It than the goldfish. But you know what I don't like? When these snack things, they try to do too much.
Like what?
Extra cheese.
Oh yeah.
Double stuffed Oreos.
Yeah, it's
like,
much.
bro, like stop! Like you're fucking up a perfect ratio.
The double stuff. I can only have so many before I'm like, that's too much.
Yeah, right. Because it fucks up the ratio. It's like too much cream, bro.
It's too much cream. I'm just like, I can only have like 2 or 3 before I'm like, all right, that's too much.
Like, no, just give me the regular one. Like, when people be like, double stuff. Like, no, fuck you. Like, you're wrong. Like, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You ever look at people like stating their opinions or doing shit like, bro, you are so wrong. You ever do like, bro, you are fucking wrong.
Yeah.
You are wrong.
But I mean, they can't be wrong because it's their opinion.
I know, but you're like, yo, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, obviously.
You're like, what the fuck?
We've all been there.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
Hey, because people who like swear by double stuffed Oreos, like they're fucking wrong.
Bruh.
And then don't they have like the all whites or some shit too, or some shit like that?
Yeah, Oreo has so many different flavors now.
Like, just give me the regular original Oreos.
Yeah, those ones are the best.
Yeah, like that's all I need. Or even the Oreo minis, the ones you can buy for like the bite-sized ones.
Bruh.
Right? Those are fire too.
Can't control myself around those because I'm like, they're mini. I can have like a little more, and
next
then
you realize you had like a whole. Yeah, it's
you got a whole shit done, and you're just like, fuck, I didn't even realize I had that many.
Hell yeah. And you're like, well, it's vegan, so. Fuck it. But man, question. Let's bring it back 2 episodes. Did you ever go back and listen to the Frank Ocean song, Self Control?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, I knew you didn't.
I didn't.
I knew you didn't, bro. You listen to that shit. All right, so let's do this. Starting now, this is it wasn't in the notes. You give me a song, I give you a song.
All right.
And then we come back, and then we'll figure out certain points. First, of course, did you like it or didn't you like it? Favorite line, worst line.
Okay.
And did it make your playlist or some shit like that? We'll figure out exactly what, but let's just start doing that, and then we can play like little snippets of the song.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down for
Let's
that.
do that. I think that's easy. And then not only will you put me on music, I'll put you on music, and then we'll put them on music.
Any genre,
any genre, anything. It does not matter.
For sure.
It does not matter. Just as long as I can find it so I can play it, then we're good.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Sounds good.
For sure. I'm gonna text you a song later on this week. I don't know. All right, so here's the thing. Right now we don't know what song we're gonna send each other, but starting next week, know the next song you're gonna give us so we could let them know.
Okay.
And then we'll come back the next weekend. We'll give our thoughts on it, and then they had listened to it. And if they haven't, they'll hear part of it like that.
For sure.
For sure. Well, that's it for now. Episode 159.
That's right.
This Ain't Radio podcast with your host Chris, Just Chris.
Flowers.
And until next week, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.